Greetings, beautiful souls. We have a few days until Winter Solstice, December 21st. Now let's focus on the energy forecast and what it is that we can focus on until then. So the Winter Solstice is one of these rare days when you're literally coming up to your exam. It's like something you have been studying for a long time, and you have a very few opportunities to take that particular exam and succeed in it. Now we know as when you go to through any energies or any kind of the initiations, the energy does intensify before that. So now those next few days, literally leading into winter solstice, may be very intense. It may bring a very crazy and chaotic kind of the energies. And your higher self and your soul family hopes that you have learned to stay centered, to stay present, to be at the moment, and don't focus on all the craziness, what is going around you and what is trying to get you on that crazy wagon to go with it. Now, this particular energy is a little different than years that we have been experiencing because let's face it, the winter solstice is here every year, right? On that December 21st. But this year is different. We all feeling it, that there's something different within the energy. There's the energy of the fear and the anxiety that leads into it. And there's this excitement, feeling of your power, of that fire to rise within you, to golden core and the energy rising with you. There is definitely an excitement behind it. But you don't want to ride the wave of the fear and anxiety, but you also don't want to wave that ride of the fire and excitement. You want to stay focused and centered on where you are going. Now, why is this energy different than the other years? So, Pleiadians were telling me that, or I was channeling, that we're coming to the fulfillment of the Mayan energies and the Mayan prophecies. Now, I heard from some other people who read from the astrologers that they suggest exactly the same thing. So whenever it's the counted astrology or just the intuitive feeling, we're coming to energy that is influenced probably in the 5,000 year cycle that Mayans have pretty good documentation about. Now we know that this energy, even before we felt the cycle, it's very similar to the 2012. If only for the numerological aspect of the year of 2021 that we are stepping into. 2021, 2 plus 1 is 5, same like the 2012, 2 plus 2 is 1. 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5, right? The number 5 numerological aspect of that year is the same. That means a year of transformation. Now, if we're gonna take a look, that we have an opportunity for 5,000-year-old energy power punch of the transformation. Oh gosh, that is quite a lot. So it's like this ball, this energy wave is rolling and rolling and rolling. It definitely will affect all of us whenever we awaken in our spiritual journey, or whenever we are totally asleep in our spiritual journey. It's gonna give us that kick. Some of us welcome that kick. To some of us, it's probably like that push to your bike, so you go a little bit faster and you enjoy the ride of it. And to some, it may be very scary, very overwhelming when you're riding your bike at a speed that you feel comfortable, and there's something pushing you behind, and you feel you're gonna lose that control over your bike. And that's what it is, the losing of control. We know, and we have learned on the spiritual journey for quite a long time, that you come to some point where you have to let go and let God. And whatever it is that you call the God, the universe, the cosmos, the Father, the oneness, that all for me to encompass into one world that I call God. Let go, let God, or let go, let your higher self guide you. Let's trust that you will never lose that hold of your handles on your bike, that you can do this. So this energy is going to bring the worst out of you, but also the best out of you. The worst out of you are all those fears that you may have not felt for even several of the years. And suddenly this week you're gonna be feel with the anxiety, maybe the panic attacks and the fears, feeling like you may completely give up, or that this is really just the childish play or something that is not fruitful in your lifetime to pursue this spirituality, make it fit at your work, kind of combine it all together. And I want to encourage you to keep going. It's just a few more days. When your darkness comes up, when the worst part of you comes out, don't judge yourself. Accept yourself for the way you are. Be brave to look at yourself and your weaknesses or your problems that you may have. We are humans, and every single one of us encompass something that you may be afraid of, that you may not be the proud of, or something happen in your life that completely bring out your fears, in the family, maybe the family members, and the situation they are in, or the hell they may be in, or anything that may be happening. You may feel like you understand yourself and you can go through whatever it is that you need to go through. And then something happen, your beloved dog or the pet may get sick, and you feel like you are absolutely powerless to bring the health to that love of your life. So don't judge yourself. Be kind to yourself and become an observer. Observe it. If I can control particular situation that I would like, how does it make me feel? If it awaken the fear or the anger, it's just the energy of the ego. Ego wants to protect you. And ego forgets that is this part of this amazing, intelligent mind. So perhaps a time to remind it. This says, look, you don't always have to protect me. Why don't you help me to show the way? Why don't you work with my divine soul to show us the way? Why cannot you work together and guide us on this journey? And you may feel much better about it. As I always say, you can heal only the things that you understand to, that make a sense to you. If you are always afraid over something, but you do not know the core of your fears or what offsets the fears, then you would have a hard time to heal them, because the fears are literally another word for something you cannot control. And then you have to define it, what it is that I cannot control. And if I cannot control that particular thing, because there are some things in life you just can't always control, can I believe in myself that I will find a guidance, that I will find a solution if I come to that fork road that may, lead me to that what I'm afraid of? Do I trust the high guidance? Do I trust that the things happening for a reason? Can I turn everything what makes me angry or sad or feel that I have a problem into empowerment of me and the others? Can I turn suffering into empowerment? Because if it empowers me, it may empower the others. And this is the part when you bring the best out of you. Your worst out of yourself has a power to uncover the best out of yourself. So your worst kind of self have the darkness and the fear and the problems, and the ego will always bring it up, what it needs to protect you from. So it's better to be either afraid or angry or something. And the best out of yourself, that is the combination of your divine soul with the intelligent mind, heart and mind connection. Well, take this and it says, how I can use it for empowerment. How I can take something that makes me angry and appreciate and be grateful for, and I see it as the most amazing thing that happened to me in my life, in a really odd way that will empower me on my journey forward. But if I have lost my job, and we know that a lot of bad things happened this year, a lot of unfair things happened this year, but you can stay in that way of the bad and unfair and the angry and this and this and that. Or you may look at it and accept it. Find the brave inside of you. Forgive yourself and the others that stuff just happened. And take it and says, well, if I stop feeling bad about all of this, I may actually relax, and my soul and my mind can show me that next step. What is that next step? But maybe there's a job opening that I just haven't seen or haven't been drawn to before. And maybe I feel like I want to do something totally different. And losing the job may have been the best thing for me because I have found myself and I found my true passion. I mean, of course, you suffer financially and you have to cut out on a lot of things and stuff. That has to be the made peace with while you move from the one thing to the another thing. So empowerment, burning the best out of the worst of you, it's literally a transformation or the transmutation of the lower energy pattern into the higher energy pattern. When you look at your suffering, whatever it is, and you use it into empowerment, you make the lemonade out of the lemons. And we know that the lemonade can be quite delicious once you start complaining that you just got the lemons. So complaining, the anger, unfairness, why is it happening to me, and so much on, is never going to get us anywhere. But once you catch yourself and you realize it, you become observer, you start seeing it like, okay, this is my life, this is my pattern, this is what always happens to me. Then you can see it. And instead of repeating, oh yeah, this is what always happened to me, nobody else has this kind of the problem, you zip that one out and you observe it. Why is it always happening to you? Where is that mistake? Where is that wrong step that you take in the progression of your life? And we all make mistakes, even though we don't want to see them, and we want to blame everybody around for what is happening to us. So be brave to see the truth. Be honest with yourself, what is going in your life, what is working, what is not working, and what is not working, use as empowerment to create a different kind of the life that you would like to have. Now, with our positive vision, with our positive outlook on life, we will walk through this December 21st, through the winter solstice. So imagine it as a gate. When you come there with that, self-serving intentions, ego set intentions, I'm the hotshot intention, is not going to work out. You need to have a heart and mind connection. Your ego needs to be your best friend of your brilliant mind. And your heart, your soul is connected to your mind. It's not only one way to the other way. It's heart-mind connection, focus on the positive path ahead in my life. So let's say in the ancient days, we would call it that we walk toward the light because we are the children of the light. But the children of the light have a knowledge and have compassion, have a heart set center. They were not only set in the heart, they were also extremely smart. And you have your light, you have your dark, because the ego can definitely make you feel the darkness. So transmute it and be the heart, soul, and the mind. And let's walk through that gate of the December 21st of the winter solstice, when you can definitely walk and embody the fifth dimensional energy. Now, fifth dimensional energy is really cool because you will still stay in the human body, because we are here to help the humanity and assist in the changes of the future, right? But you will be connected to this source of the knowledge within the earth and also within the universe. And you will hold that energy and information with the honesty and integrity, and use it with the honesty and integrity and the love and compassion to create a world that you would like to see your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren to grow up in. And if you don't have a children, the future of the humanity grow up in. Because if you are on your ascension journey in this lifetime, which is 100% possible, there will be the others, excited and new souls who are incoming here on the earth and was thinking, oh, what a dream. I couldn't wait to be there. And you on your journey out go like, oh, thank God, you have no idea what you are signing up for. But I think it is an act of kindness for us to set this new journey of possibilities and really good possibilities for them. Same like the ancients did for us. And even though we struggle and suffer and things are happening to us, we are on the trajectory go upward. We are not on the trajectory go downward. And that's all what matters. That's all what we need to do for the future generation. Set the trajectory of the evolution upward, not get stuck in one place or, gosh, devolve even to lower than we are today. So you guys enjoy this, work through this. Again, be your best observer. Don't be your judge. And sit with that energy, transmute from the lower pattern into the higher pattern. Just hold the vibration of your higher self. Who is your future self? Who you are a year from now on the winter solstice or close to the winter solstice of 2021. Hold that vision of yourself. Now, on the December 21st, I will broadcast live on the YouTube. You know, there's already prepared a link for it. So if you look in my channel, you will see it. It will be at 1 o'clock of the Eastern Standard Time of my South Carolina time. In the morning, I encourage you to wake up before the sunset. And in your mind, you can imagine that you are in the New Grange and Ireland. Now, do your little research. You will find out that the little shaft that is up there let in the light only on the winter solstice. And I do believe it was an initiation kind of the light and the place where you can embody your past self so you can become your best future selves. The only reason to embody your past energy, wisdom, knowledge, essence is for the reason to pass it forward in the future. And so you embody it, you pass it into the future through your action and a way of life, and you can go back home. If that resonates with you, then I'm going to see you in the meditation in the New Grange on the 21st, and then I'm going to connect with you through the YouTube live at 1 o'clock of my time. Now, if you guys enjoyed reading my books, I'm so excited to share with you that the Pleiadian Code 3 Alien Fragment is already in the Amazon in the ebook form, and it will be published in Germany, in German language, sometime close, I think, by the summer, end of the spring, close to summer. So this is very, very exciting. I hope you will enjoy it as much as I enjoy writing it to you. It is a little different than it was before. There's a lot of storytelling, and oh my God, a book was my baby that I'm sharing with you. All right, I love you all, and I see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.